If you were on TikTok around 2020, 2021, there is likely a neon drink that you remember. It started to become a staple in content creation on the app. The CEO was beyond loved and was in no way, shape, or form creepy. That, of course, would be
Bang Energy. Girls, girls, girls. Colors, dancing, girls.
all of the most popular creators could be caught sipping on some good old battery acid, dancing with it, making skits with it, and in general, letting it take over a vast majority of their feed. Even though I wasn't interested in the creators that they did sponsor, it still had me picking up a can to give it a try because it must be good. Right? Hold on, I'm gonna move this. I can't even see my body. Which led to one of the worst panic attacks of my life. It left me in fetal position in my bed for hours, expecting death to come soon. Bang had pretty mixed reviews coming in. Some people like me who are not built for whatever the hell is in that, and others who finally felt that an energy drink worked for them. Without realizing it immediately, the cans started slowly disappearing from these influencers' hands. Some of you watching this might have seen the title and were like, wait, yeah, where did those go? So what exactly happened to Bang Energy? Wait. Sponsor time. Today's video is sponsored by ZocDoc. Many people, myself included, have a horrible habit of doom scrolling about a weird and sudden symptom, which then makes you believe that you're going to die. Or worse, that you need to step into an urgent care. I am someone who hyperfixates on my health, and that can be a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but it's also a huge anxiety factor. I have gotten better about it after realizing that Google's just not always my friend. But when it's 1 a.m. and I have weird pains in my right side, the urge to start planning my funeral starts to creep up. Imagine though, okay, if once those symptoms begin, you can book an appointment with a doctor. Someone who's in network and has availability in the next day or two while being a great fit overall. With ZocDoc, ease in finding care can absolutely be your reality. ZocDoc is a free website where you can easily search for doctors that are right for you. No guesswork or phone calls needed. There are tons of verified patient reviews and profiles for the doctors as well, so you can be aware of who you are visiting. From mental health to dental, eye care to skincare, they have your back. So stop putting off doctor's appointments. Okay? And go to ZocDoc.com/AliTricasso or visit the link in the description box below. Thank you, ZocDoc, for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get on with it. To start out, we have to discuss what Bang Energy was all about. What made it so special? Bang Energy was owned by Jack Owoc. Remember when I said that he wasn't creepy? Yeah. It was started in 2012 by Vital Pharmaceuticals, also owned by Jack Owoc. That company is the big guns, the alpha to their supplement and boosted performance agenda. Bang Energy is not just an energy drink, it's a lifestyle. It was launched as the first hybrid energy/sports nutrition beverage, with a new creation of creatine compounds called super creatine. This is important to remember, okay, for nothing in particular. A 16-ounce can of Bang Energy contains 300 milligrams of caffeine, originally containing 357 milligrams of caffeine. I assume that was dialed down as the FDA states 400 milligrams of caffeine is what the vast majority of adults should not be surpassing daily. I fear I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically what I'm trying to say is Bang Energy has a lot of caffeine in it. In 2020, things skyrocketed. Influencers and social media were the priority when it came to advertising. Just Q1 and YouTube alone, Bang Energy was in the top 5 spenders for advertising, estimated to have spent $7.7 million. Again, just on YouTube and Q1, so 3 months. Most deals that Bang had with creators, they had full creativity and could do whatever they wanted, as long as the can was there with the hashtag Bang Energy in the caption. In 2021, an NFT of Joker Jesus drinking a can of Bang Energy sold for $3.2 million. Yes, that is a real sentence. People just really thought that this brand was to stay. So much money was being thrown around and it didn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. But it did. It did, and And soon, in 2022, there would be a massive decline of influencers promoting the brand, and it was being taken off of shelves. I simply cannot get into the downfall of Bang Energy without giving you context as to who Jack Owoc is. Before the days of lounging with Donald Trump Jr. and getting kicked off of Say Yes to the Dress for being an absolute asshole.
I came here today to make sure she got the right dress. Most of Megan's clothes, like her jeans today, her shoes, everything, I dressed her in.
Is this say yes to the dress or say yes to the breast?
Is this say yes to the dress or say yes to the slut?
As the owner of Vital Pharmaceuticals, a pharmaceutical company otherwise known as VPX, and with his science and health degrees, As the owner of Vital Pharmaceuticals, a regular Joe Schmo company that sells drinks and supplements, something that anyone can do, so please be careful when buying supplements from brands you are not familiar with. Owned by Jack Owoc, a man with 0 degrees in science and or health, and was a substitute teacher for several subjects. One of them was science, though, so gotcha. He was fired 9 different times.
For 9 years, I taught 6 different science disciplines, and I got fired every year. In 9 years, I was in 8 different schools.
But still, gotcha. As well as Bang, he had extremely successful products such as the Redline energy drink, the drink that left multiple people hospitalized with similar effects to cocaine overdoses, one suffering a brain bleed, with so many ingredients that the font had to be smaller than what the FDA requires, with a side effect of possible death. Actually, speaking of Donald Trump, oh, does Jack love to jack off to the MAGA agenda. Jack Owoc did a lot to scrub his right-wing propaganda, as that's not very Gen Z of him, but not good enough. There are tweets about the 2016 rigged polls when Hillary had a lead, though I'm sure he thinks that the 2024 election was squeaky clean. Another about making Melania Trump a part of Bang and boasting about Trump's influence, aka being the reincarnation of Satan, but you know, honestly, I would rather have Satan in my blunt rotation than Trump, so that just feels offensive to Satan. His wife has also very much so shared her love for Trump, and Jack donated $250,000 to the Pro-Trump Action Committee while being partnered with Turning Point USA. By the way, in case you didn't know, that's who put on a separate Super Bowl halftime show this year, because culture scares those white people with orange spray tans until it's time to order a margarita wearing a sombrero and eating tacos with a tub of sour cream on it after asking the waitress, "Are you a legal alien?" That aside, it was founded by Charlie Kirk. Gross.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year.
Is linked with Holocaust deniers, denies climate change, clearly promotes white supremacy, profits off of the male loneliness epidemic, has hosted talks along the lines of women deserving less, don't believe women should own their own body, and in general anti-love thy neighbor, but claiming to love Jesus. The white one, of course. And would love to tell you that we are done talking about Charlie Kirk, but we're not, unfortunately, so he'll come up again later. Jack also believes that vaccines cause autism. Double whammy. Tylenol and vaccines?
It's all starting to make sense.
I could sit here and tell you about how he used to sleep on an air mattress while struggling to start up, and he would sell supplements from the front of his home, which, by the way, sounds very unsafe, but none of that fucking matters. I still hate this reptile, and his story started similarly too. You can start off small without becoming a terrible person and benefiting off of pizza-loving island goers. You can also start small and still become a positive success story without selling out and lying to get to where you want to be. It doesn't matter how it began. What might surprise you is that the start of Bang Energy's downfall happened before its success. It started in 2012. right? And though it didn't blow up until 2020, it still had mild success before then, enough to grab the attention of Monster Energy in 2018. We need to talk about what led up to the first lawsuit. VPX, the non-pharmaceutical had its first wave of success with a supplement for weight loss containing ephedra, which flooded the poison control hotline in 2001, being the reason for 64% of calls and led to death. What led it to finally being banned was 2 years later when the Baltimore Orioles pitcher Steve Belcher died while using an ephedra supplement for weight loss. Jack's reaction as the businessman that he is stated, Steve Belcher was a fat guy, exercising in the heat. The high in Florida in February 2003 was 73.1. Warm, sure, but come on. So because of the ban on ephedra, which Jack's Energy and weight loss products contain, he did a pivot and launched Redline, like I had mentioned before, a drink advertised for energy and weight loss. This beverage causes muscle contractions to make your body shake in order to lose weight. Sounds absolutely terrifying. I will never indulge. The first lawsuit began in 2009, plaintiff Zach Aronson claiming that the weight loss and energy enhancer has ingredients that have severe side effects and have not been adequately studied. Second lawsuit in 2012, plaintiff Adam Mirabella, which was hospitalized after one serving of Redline. Energy drink companies getting sued is not a new thing, as some people are just a lot more sensitive to the product than others. But what about the lawsuits where nearly everything is just straight bullshit, aka the Bang lawsuit? September 2018, Monster began a lengthy lawsuit against Vital Pharmaceuticals, alleging that the company uses deception for advertising. Was Monster mainly doing this because they were losing sales? Yeah, probably. But boy, oh boy, did we learn a lot. Let's just go down the list. I know there's a glare in my glasses, but I have a really fat headache right now, and I don't want to take them off. Bang contains significant amounts of supercreatine, a new compound invented by VPX and branched chain amino acids. This is false. Supercreatine is nothing more than water-soluble creatine, a popular supplement. Yeah, that's pretty awkward. And to go an extra step, supercreatine is, quote, useless. Dr. Richard Creeder testified that this supercreatine has a very different structure in comparison to traditional creatine, and that there is only about 25 milligrams of this supercreatine in a can, which is too small to cause any tangible effects. In fact, tests had been done on supercreatine, but it did not move forward because Jack refused to allow him to publish results if they were not in support of Bang. Oh my god. Consuming Bang can reverse mental... It cannot. Yes, this is a real claim that Jack Owoc said.
You can solve mental retardation as we age.
I don't even know what to add here. What are we doing? Consuming Bang can also help cure Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, and other forms of dementia. It cannot. What planet do you live on to just pull that right out of your ass? What mindset do you have to own to believe this? And if you know it's false, then who do you have to be to convince your customers of that? VPX also claimed Bang has no artificial ingredients, but almost every single one is, including the supercreatine itself. I was so glad that the lawsuit brought this up as well. Anyone can easily see this logo and hear Vital Pharmaceuticals and believe that it was a trusted and approved pharmaceutical company, and pulled from the lawsuit file, Jack Owoc has openly admitted to designing the company logo to resemble RX, an abbreviation for medical prescription. Though he still believes in everything he stood for and still stands for, no studies were shown in court regarding the benefits of supercreatine. You would think that that would have been done. OWOC allegedly got aggressive and tremendously defensive and claimed that no studies were needed to be shown about supercreatine. Just a big old trust me, bro, and even told the jury that he is a scientist, although he doesn't have any science education. If it couldn't get any messier, VPX has allegedly hired at least 7 former Monster employees, with significant salary increases, one of these employees retaining and accessing information from Monster devices and or from a copied USB. One employee shared 5 USB devices that were all viewed by VPX. Of course, Monster won this case, coming out with $293 million, especially as VPX had no proof shown that supercreatine works, but Monster had proof that it didn't. So what came of Bang Energy after the lawsuit? Supercreatine was removed from all Bang Energy packaging as, well, you know, lies. Bang Energy filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, meaning that they could still operate while figuring out their finances.
Bang Energy will be doing business as usual.
Amen.
In fact, with our new decentralized distribution system, I believe that you'll be able to find more flavors of Bang Energy in more places than ever before.
Then in 2023, a full year after the lawsuit was completed, Monster bought Bang, and it could no longer be called Jack owoc. Is Monster messy as hell for that? Yeah, I would say so. But at least it won't be a drink with lies advertised in big lettering now. Monster tries to keep the theme of what Bang was, but it's somehow more cringe now. At least it was some whack job spitting out content. Now it's just another corporation trying to replicate the owoc energy. It can't be done. What happened to Jack owoc, though? Yeah, so he just decided to make another energy drink company. Pretty bright, huh? Let's take a peek at the website, though. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this website. I'm sure the Instagram also looks great. This woman looks very beautiful. Let me click on it. There's a couch in the mountains. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. Wait a damn minute. She was in the thumbnail. Where is she now? Oh, there she is. She's not even holding. Oh, she looks very happy to be sipping on some AI. Oh, I didn't even.
Big news, and we just leveled up energy drinks. Introducing AI Ultra Dopa.
That's a really long can. Okay, enough of avoiding the blinding obvious here. What the fuck is an AI energy drink? I cannot find anything on the website about why it's called AI energy, besides the fact that their advertising is all AI. Like, okay, fucking weird, I guess. Does he know where he is? Does he know he's a human? Is he a human? I don't know. Oh man, did the supercreatine get to him? At some point, he actually starts to look like he's going to be sick. Another TikTok I found is full of AI slop, you know, big shocker. And it's his wife, Meg owoc, talking about Bang Energy getting fucked over and how it's everyone else's fault. Not theirs, though. No. Lying shouldn't be a crime. I know, man. Also, blaming it on the fact that they are Republican.
This all revealed just how corrupt and broken our system is, especially when your political and personal beliefs are in conflict with the people that are in power over you.
Why speak out about it now, though?
So one of the reasons I started praying and asking God if now would be the right time to start sharing our story was after the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Oh, okay. Oh. She claims that they were targeted because they have the same beliefs and worked with Charlie Kirk. Republicans want to be oppressed so badly. Why are they a victim in everything? Also, what Charlie Kirk believed is what 90% of our brain-dead government believes too. So your point is invalid. She then starts blabbing about Christianity. Because that's just what Republicans do, okay? To justify their actions and hateful behaviors. Both her and Jack just yap for the fucking sake of it. Look, I don't doubt at all that Monster was playing games for self-benefit. But if Bang Energy was what you say it was, you would have had scientific studies and testing shown in court rather than continuously saying, "Trust me, bro." How do you expect people to read that court document and be on your side? Especially when you have offered nothing. The table's here, nothing's on. 1 strike, 2 strikes, 418 strikes. You're out. Bang Energy and Jack Owoc have just always felt sketchy. And frankly, I'm glad that the brand is not as around as it used to be. Y'all are whack. Plus, their drinks taste like shit. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, hype it up. I don't even have that feature on my account, so apparently it pushes the video out to the algorithm more, which is pretty cool, so I'd appreciate it. If you would like to follow me on my other socials, you absolutely can in the link in the description box below. I hope you guys are having a great time. I don't know what time frame I'm talking about, but I hope you're having a great time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! I'm gonna go grab a kitty. 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 Oh, kitty. Hello. Hi. She's very vocal. Listen to her.